Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spiderman. Hey everyone.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And with WandaVision officially wrapped, the first Disney Plus series that focuses in on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there's been a ton of speculation as to where a lot of these storylines and plot points are going to go in the future. Namely, with what's going on with a lot of these secondary and third characters that didn't necessarily get a spotlight or an announcement as to what's next for them, but we still know they're going to exist in the MCU moving forward. These characters obviously include the new version of Vision that was introduced.
I am Vision.
And then other characters like Darcy and Jimmy, along with just a lot of the different storylines and plots that were introduced in this film that don't necessarily have a direct follow-up announced just yet. But first, we wanted to give a quick reminder, we do have a really awesome Instagram page that updates you guys on everything happening Marvel immediately. So if you guys want to follow us on Instagram, check it out, link in the description. There's also a ton of really awesome memes and other things that are posted on there. So make sure you guys are following that page, and let's go ahead and jump into this story. We do know that we are going to be seeing more of Monica's story in Captain Marvel 2, and obviously we know we're going to see more of the Scarlet Witch, or at least more of Wanda's story playing out through Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, as she's set to co-star in that film. When it comes to a lot of the other characters, there is definitely this massive question mark. Now, we do know, obviously, we didn't get to see too much of the new version of Vision, or the white Vision that was introduced in this film. Obviously, he had his memories unlocked, and we see him kind of fly off, and it's to be speculated upon that most likely he's trying to process everything that was just given to him and decide what he's going to do moving forward. And it'll be interesting to see what ends up becoming of that character in the future, as it's still not the same Vision we remember, but it is still in a way Vision. Now, obviously, this new version of Vision was introduced to kind of open the door for future possibilities, and we actually heard directly in an interview from head writer Jack Schaefer, who went ahead and said that the reason that we don't see more of this new version of Vision in the finale episode is mostly because of the fact that the story wasn't about that version of Vision. The story was about the Vision that we had seen throughout this series and who appeared in the sitcoms, and once that character crossover with the Vision that we had been following was over, he kind of just wrote the character away so that the character could be picked up in a different storyline down the road, and also to kind of further the story of the Vision that we had been following so far. It is really interesting because we've seen this happen a lot of times in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where they introduce a character and then they kind of make the character take a sidestep for a moment, and then we see the character later on, and the payoff is usually pretty satisfying. So we are really excited to see what they end up choosing to do with a character like the Vision, or this new version of the Vision, in the future. And we wouldn't be too surprised if we see something with this character kind of show up during Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. As far as the other characters, there's definitely a lot of big question marks. We know Jimmy appeared in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and there is a third one coming out of the Ant-Man series, and he could appear in that. And with Darcy, we haven't seen this character in such a long time. It was really interesting even seeing this character make a return to begin with. So how we will see this character more in the future, especially since it doesn't look like she's involved in the new Thor movie, will be really interesting to see, though we don't think we're quite done with this character just yet. There's definitely a ton of opportunities of bringing new characters in, or other characters in, to help other characters along the way with so many of the different storylines that have been introduced so far, along with the Disney Plus shows that are also starting to roll out as well. So what do you guys think of these characters? Which character from WandaVision do you want to see more of? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe and notifications on for more videos like this. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.